Man, something that was once a spoof, which was a complete spoof in the 1980s, I mean 90s. What's that? In Living Color skit, they had a straight parade, I believe. And Living Color were the ones that came up with a skit about doing a straight parade. And now, in 2019, three guys from the city of Boston has decided that throwing a straight parade is the way to go. That's right. Three men. Three men in the city of Boston has filed the paperwork where there will be floats. They want people to come out and participate. And join the straight parade. Now, I thought any parade was basically a straight parade, but I don't know what the movement is. It's just the anger of the Pride Parade. It's probably gotten under their skin, so they want to rebel. But what's weird about it is you seeing this thing on Twitter, you seeing all the hate towards the straight parade from the people who are like supporting the Pride Parade. And I'm like, and when you start to see the hate and the stuff in the timeline, it almost looked like, well, you're doing the same thing that you were just complaining is happening to you when you do the Pride Parade. You're doing it to somebody else's parade. The hypocrisy is starting to show. But we can't let a few represent the many, even though we seem to allow that. So August the 31st, it looks like that's going to be the date for the straight parade. So if you're in the city of Boston and you want to celebrate, you can go down. They're going to have the routes and where the parade is going to go down. My thing is, just like the Pride Parade, I could care less about it. I just don't care. I mean, if you don't care about it, you don't have to participate. People think that they need to be involved in every little bit of thing. Like, I'm not going to put up a rainbow flag anywhere in my house or none of that goofiness. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. I don't care about all that. I don't care about any of it. That's not part of my psychosis. So I don't deal with it. I block that right out and keep moving. Don't affect me, so why do I care? So that's how I move. My thing is, why is people so offended by any parade? If it's a straight parade, if it's a non-straight parade, it shouldn't even matter to them. I mean, not at all. They should be the least bit worried. I just don't understand why you need to have a parade to say that you're straight, but on the other hand, I don't understand the reason of why they throwing a Pride Parade anyway. So neither one of them really make any sense, but hey, it is what it is, right? Well, the thing is, they try to make it like it's a cool thing. You know, like, yo, it's cool to be part of this group. And you see straight people hang out at the Pride Parade. Like, these people are straight, but they love hanging out at the Pride. I want to go to the Pride Parade. It looks fun. Knock yourself out. I mean, I will not be called dead then. Chick I used to date, she has a lot of gay friends, or a few of them, and she wanted to go down there to support, and wanted me to be there with her. And I said, the hell I will. You can go down there though. That's not part of my world. It's not part of my psychosis. So I mean, every parade I know have been basically a straight parade. But the thing is, it's just a parade. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not exclusively only to straight people. A pride parade shouldn't even be called, they're celebrating gay people getting rights, and from all the people who have went through persecution just for being gay. Some people just got killed just for being gay. So they're celebrating their pride of what they are. So I understand why they're doing it. But a straight parade is like, okay, that's like any type of parade. Like, what is the motivation here? We're just proud to be straight. Okay. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people go to support the Pride Parade just to say, hey, I got a cousin that's gay and I want to show my support. They can do that day. That's fine. To each his own. You won't find Carcino ever at any of those functions. I don't care if it's business or whatever. I'm not going to no Pride Parade for nothing. I have no place there. Now, if somebody want to go, I'm not finna sit there and argue why they shouldn't go. I mean, that's your business. To each his own. But I wouldn't be there. Somebody said I'm actually okay with a straight parade. Well, enjoy it. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it at all. When it was done on In Living Color as a spoof, because basically what they were doing at that time is making a spoof like the whole world was gay. Like, I'm straight. And they were making it like he was coming out of the closet saying that he was straight. And it's weird now because they're making it like gay is being promoted and championed so much that being straight now is almost like whatever. And so much promotion goes into the gays, is angering the straight people now. And it's funny that somebody came in hating, and they were like, and I'm like, well, Smash Mouth. And it was like, straight parade, F you. And I'm like, why are you hating the straight parade? And then people were just like, I'm just like, what are you hating it for? Like, what do you got to say F you for? Straight parade, F you. I'm like, why? Why would you waste your time hating on it? If you wouldn't say that for the Pride Parade, why would you say it for the straight parade? It shouldn't even bother you. They have a parade of dogs going down. It's a dog walk. I can see somebody, screw you dogs, F you. have a cat parade. Come on, cats. I mean, if you want to do something like that, I'm wondering, will there be a flag? What is the straight flag gonna look like? The world is an addiction, and everybody's getting their fix. Wow. If only the city of Boston could embrace black people. They should have a unity parade. That would be more better than the straight parade. Throw a straight parade, a black guy walk in and hey, hey, hey! We no Negroes in the straight parade. Well, they got 3 guys. They're gonna have Ben Affleck and Matt Damon do a speech. And again, I wound up in the wrong lane. I'm just to 60? Oh man. Hopefully this thing breaks. Well, it's gonna be a long drive. Oh, thank you, Brown. Brown humility. So y'all let me know, are y'all offended by the Pride Parade? Or offended by the straight parade? And if so, why? I'm not offended at all. I really just don't care. Now the agenda, that's another thing. But it's about how you parent yourself. I knew a lady who claimed she was like, I am not racist. I just want my kids to marry white people. You know, she's a white Irish lady. She wanted her kids to marry nothing but white people. She's just like, I'm sorry. I just want my kids to marry white people. It's important to me. You know, I just don't like mixed races. But she's her with who she has over at parties. They're interracial couples. If you keep up with this attitude, your kids are going to end up dating black people, Mexican people, whatever. You're going to have that. Your daughters. And she has all daughters. What ended up happening? What ended up happening? Well, one of her daughters had a baby with a black guy who was abusive. But she was stuck in a loveless marriage. 3 mixed kids. Then she had one daughter that married a white guy. The other daughter, she's dating a Moroccan. So there you have it. When you keep trying to deny them something, they end up doing something even worse. So if you hate gays so much, your kid's gonna be having gay friends. You put all your energy into hating the gays, next thing you know, your kids is hanging out, partying with gay people to rebel against you. The best way to deal with things sometimes is not to give it the energy. If you give something oxygen to breathe, then it consists to exist in your world. I don't pay any attention to it. I block it out. I block out the agendas, and I don't let that in my circle. So if it's not in your circle, you don't have to deal with it. I deal with people as human beings. I believe there shouldn't be no such thing as gay rights. That's just a dumb statement to me. That's just dumb. That's asinine. Because you're a human. Male or female or transgender or whatever, you have rights that are provided to you as a human being. So you have human rights. Your sexual orientation shouldn't dictate any change to the way you're treated. So I treat people as human beings. Either you're a good human being or a bad human being. But that's how you get treated. So I don't care about any parades. None of it. That holds no weight with me. So far, I don't know how many people are going to be in it. All I know is 3 people from Boston are responsible for starting it. People tried to stop them from throwing it, and it looks like they're going to get the permit. But the purpose of it is like, what for? You just want to oppose the Pride Parade? It's like, why give it the oxygen? I mean, it's funny to look at it, but there you go. You know, I just don't give anything oxygen. Sometimes that's the best way to, you know, to move forward. You know, that in the end, that was how the best way to beat Freddy Krueger, right? He's like, you don't even exist. say they keep forcing it in the real world. That's true. They do that. Well, it's just how you teach your children, you know. Your children are a reflection of you. So if it's how you teach them. If you teach them to be codependent people, then they'll be codependent for the rest of their lives. Then they'll have to get someone to take care of them for the rest of their lives. If you teach them how to be men or teach them how to be women, then they will conduct themselves as such. I treat people as human beings. Best way to do it. No. You don't expect any celebrities there. Tim Hardaway still trying to live down his stuck for a long time. Our problem today is that we can't enjoy anything without it be calling. Why do we gotta call it Black something? You know, it's like Black Tuesday, Black Wednesday, Black music, Black movies. Nobody call it white anything. I never heard that. White music, white movies. They just call them movies, right? But when you say black movies, it make it look like it's not movies, it's something else. You know, and it's like it's not a part of something. And that's why I don't want to do that. I just call it movies. So when people say black cinema, I'll be like, no, cinema. Don't try to exclude it, because that's what they want you to do. The heck was that? Yeah, it's always a lot of stuff going on. So I gave everybody an update on Kevin Durant's progress. That was the last thing I did, I think, on my page. So definitely subscribe to this page. You guys could have donated to the, hit up the actual super chat on this one. But you can hit up the Cash App. I'm Carcino on the Cash App if you want to. Oh, Bugs, you came at the end, man. When this thing load back up, just watch it over.